Good morning, guys. Good Wednesday morning. Is today Wednesday? It is Wednesday, August 22nd. Good morning. Good morning. Having some coffee. Having a lot of coffee today. Now I'm wearing my coffee. I also have my water. Do you have your water? I'm so excited about these silly cups, you guys. Got your water? It's like so silly, but it's totally making me happy. It's a funny story. Someday we'll talk about it, but it's just a fun thing. I'm so about the water. I wanted to have a water bottle giveaway, and then somebody said something like, "Why your face, Anita?" And it's like, why not my face? Anyways, I thought I would have a check-in regarding how my eating and my week and everything is going, so that when I check in on my weigh-in day, you guys can have something to go off of. Let's see, is there anything I want to talk about first? School's back in session. Life is good. Everything is great. Actually, I do want to say that when we did our little thing last night for the cup giveaway, also for anybody who has seen it or will see it, the cup Oliver held up last night did not have a lid or a straw on it. It does have a black lid and a straw coming with it. And it's a super good cup, just like the other two that I gave away to Sabrina and Linda. Just different, that's all. It's just a fun thing. You know, sometimes you have to do nutty, crazy stuff that's uncalled for in life to keep life a little more interesting. You know, and I do want to say this. When I decided to do this, I didn't know what the purpose of the giveaway was going to be. It was a thank you for the subscribers because of the fun I'm having and because of the friendships I've forged and the whole good thing that's going on here. Then last night, the three of us were having dinner. When we eat, we literally, and I've touched on this before, we sit at our table and we eat like human beings. We don't sit, and this is not a jab at anybody who doesn't care to eat that way. It's a personal thing with me. We do not eat at TV trays. We do not eat watching the television shoveling into our mouth. We sit at the table, and I find this extremely important, especially with Oliver, to have the time with his grandparents, because we don't see each other till way later in the day. We don't even have that many hours together. So it's important to me that we sit at the table and we have that time. Okay, so we ate dinner, and then I was like, "Oh, Oliver, look at Nana's cup," and I showed him, and I'm taking a really long way to say that ended up being one of our funnest family, what we did on tape as a family was something I'll remember my whole life. It was so much fun. The three of us had so much fun. All that editing was because Oliver was so excited that he was jumping all over the place, and I had to keep cutting him out, or else he would have driven you guys crazier than he probably already drove you. But it was just a good family time that we'll always remember. And he'll remember when he grows up and he has his own family. He'll go, "Yeah, nutty Nana, you know, she did this thing and I gave away this cup." And it will always be a good memory that we will have, right? So it turned into something that it wasn't even about. Okay, so this week, again, for anybody who doesn't know, I count 30 Smartpoints. I have all my literature from when I started Weight Watchers, and I still have the knowledge of you know, what I ate before. I basically eat the same stuff because I like the same stuff. I never was an adventurous eater to start with. So I'm tracking in this journal. This beautiful, beautiful book that I got at Home Goods and I love, and I keep in my kitchen, and every time I pick anything up, I write it down. Some days I'm sloppier than others. Some days it looks really good, but the whole point is every time I eat anything, I write it down, no matter what it is. I do not write down apples and bananas, but everything gets written down. So last night I was kind of looking over it, and it's kind of interesting. This week I have not been to the market. I do not have my normal go-tos. My crock pot is not full of chili to throw in my Olay wraps. I'm out of Olay wraps. A lot of my norm I don't have right now. And this is not an excuse, because you know me, I don't go for excuses. There's a crap load of food in my kitchen. I could feed an army for a month, but I'm choosing not to eat it. Anyways, I've also had a little bit of the munchies, I've noticed, which normally in the past has not been an issue. It's very interesting. I don't know if I'm munchies because I'm excited, school's back, you know, Oliver's happy, everybody's kind of happy right now, you know. So I'm gonna go back to last Wednesday. 33 points, 28 points, 31 points, 26 points. Oh, I didn't make it all the way in that one. 30 points, 31 points, and then we're going today. I have gone over my points every day by 1, 2, even up to 3. So we'll see how that works out. I don't remember how many weeklies I would have if you know, Weight Watchers was still practicing the old Smartpoint routine. I just don't remember. I think it was like 35. But honestly, I don't care because I don't want to use my weeklies. I didn't ever use them before because the couple times I tried, I always gained. And I will use them if I have a big to-do, you know, if somebody calls and wants me to take me to the Velvet Turtle. There probably isn't even a Velvet Turtle anymore, is there? I remember my mom talking about the Velvet Turtle. They probably ate the grossest stuff there, huh? So we'll see how this shows up on the scale. Me, you know, going over a couple points. Last night, I had the munchies like crazy. And I was legit hungry. And I kept going in, and I had an apple, and I just couldn't find anything that would satisfy me that was 0 points. And, you know, I remember there's a couple of old sayings. I remember Anne had that great saying, if you're hungry, have an egg. Well, for me, eggs are not free. So if I was going to spend 2 points, I didn't want to do it on an egg because I don't love eggs. But yeah, I just kept going back in there and going back in there. Finally, I'm honest, I had some cheese puffs. Because, funny enough, they were bagged for my husband's lunch from the day before, and he didn't want them, so they came back, and they were sitting in the cupboard. But I marked them for today. They're going on today's number list. Now, I know that's not a Weight Watcher thing, but sometimes it's an Anita thing. Today, I am going to get my eyebrows and my lip done, so next time I see you guys, I'm going to be looking much nicer. Now, this kind of beauty is hard to come by. Don't try this on your own at home. Make sure that you have a professional because this isn't easy. Oh my gosh, I just feel horrible. Let's see what else is going on. That's it. The windows are open. It's a little muggy. How's everybody else doing? How's your program going? Now that, you know, the people with kids are back in school, you know, life is a little back to routine. Is everybody doing okay? I want to go to the market. If I could just do anything I wanted today, I would go to the market, and I would go to Sprouts, and I would go to Little Joe's. No, Little Joe's on the Ponderosa. I am not going to go see Little Joe, but I would like to go see Trader Joe and just shop and just buy everything that I know and love and that I know that I can even pre-track, be happy with, and call it a day. So, but I need to not prove, but show that Weight Watchers is about being able to eat everything that you have. And, you know, I'm not doing it. Because I don't want to and you can't make me, right? I don't know. So that's all I have for now. I did want to check in so that, like I said, when I weigh in on Friday, you guys won't, you know, nobody will wonder what was going on. For the most part, I'm pleased with how I'm doing. Oh, I've been walking a mile every morning and a mile every night, actually a little bit more, and then throughout the day with all added stuff. I've averaged about 5 miles a day, but I'm, you know, it's still warm and sticky, but I'm doing it. I'm gonna go walk after I talk to you guys. In fact, let me go do that now. I'm gonna eat some overnight oats, and then I'll come and check in after lunch after I'm looking so much more beautiful than I am now. Okay. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for all your kind comments for Oliver. Crazy kid. Oh, you know, that was all him. I just turned on the camera and he started saying what he said, so I think I need to watch his television time a little closer. But they have all those kids' toy commercials, so that's probably where it gets it. When you're on the go. All right, thanks, guys. Catch you later. I know I am just a mess, but sometimes I have to get on here and talk about something, no matter what I look like. Now, I could put a bag over my head, or you could put a bag over your head and listen to what I'm saying with the bag over your head. Either way, my apologies, but I just made something new has happened to me in my Weight Watching world. I pulled into the garage and parked. I was pulling some things out of the refrigerator and freezer in the garage to bring upstairs, and one of them was a pint of Arctic Zero. I've been doing Weight Watchers since February of 2017, and I've never had an issue with portion control. I don't eat boxes of cookies. I have eaten pints of ice cream before, but I pre-track it, pre-plan it, put it into the program. And today wasn't going that way. I brought it upstairs and I put it in the microwave to soften it up. And I was gonna eat the whole gosh darn thing. I even had my scale out, you guys. Excuse me. I even had the wherewithal. I had the scale out, had the bowl on the scale, opened the Arctic Zero. I plopped that whole thing into the bowl on my scale. And I was going to eat the whole thing. It would have been 12 Smartpoints. I looked it up, the whole thing. And I had it, and I was going to take the extra points for today. And then my dog looked at me like, you know, what the hell are you doing? And I said, Clara, you caught me, girl. Nobody else is here. I was just going to have this ice cream. It's been a good day. You know, I went and got my eyebrows did, my lip did. I just need to shower now and look beautiful. And she said, don't eat all that ice cream. It's not even that good. And it wasn't. So I took half of it out and I just put it in the sink and washed it down the sink. I ate 6 Smartpoints worth of ice cream. It is written in the journal. I am at 30 Smartpoints now after having breakfast, lunch, and ice cream, and it is only 12:36. Well, I took a shower, and I'm looking, feeling, and smelling a heck of a lot better than I was before. And you know, you're probably asking yourself, why would she even come on here looking like she did? Because I had to. That's why I started this little thing, whatever I like to say, whatever it is we're doing. Because when I need to talk about a quandary like the ice cream, no matter what I look like, I'm gonna do it. And it's kind of as simple as that. I came on because I want to talk about non-scale victories. I've had a couple people tell me, you know, Nita, you focus too much on the scale and you don't think about non-scale victories. And they're right. And I'm having a non-scale victory right now. So let's share non-scale victories. If you're having any, which I hope you are, we all should be, put them in the comments below and let me read them, because sometimes I just need what is a common non-scale victory to be brought to my attention so that I'm going, oh yeah, that happened to me yesterday, or I felt like that too, I get it. So that we can help each other, remind each other of all the great stuff that has changed since we've dropped some weight. And for those of you who are just starting, what you have to look forward to, or maybe what you're not realizing you should be looking out for. I just obviously took a shower and washed my hair and played with some makeup. And here's my non-scale victory. I feel great. I feel really good. I feel healthy. I feel alert. I have a lot of energy. I just feel good. When I look in the mirror, I look at my body. Now this is where I started to get off track, and I reined myself back in. I have a full-length mirror in my bathroom. First, I want to ask you guys a question. Do you ever take your phones or your iPad in the bathroom with you to listen to while you're, you know, doing whatever you're doing, and then you're standing in the shower and you're like, oh geez, I hope I didn't accidentally hit the live button. Not that I've ever hit the live button, and the whole world can see me naked right now. Does anybody else do that? Okay, so anyways, I looked at myself in the full-length mirror, and as a 56-year-old woman, it's tough. It's tough what I've got coming back at me, you know? It's the body of a 56-year-old woman. And I'm getting off track. My belly is never going to retreat to how I would like it to retreat. Could it? Probably, with a lot of really hard exercise, which I am not willing to put into it, because I'm happy with where I am and how I am at this point. Okay, first non-scale victory. This is one that we talked about. This is the other shirt. And not only is it cool, but it's new, it's me, it's my whole vibe, it's how I like to look. And that's okay. Sometimes I feel like when we say, I like how I look, or I'm feeling pretty, or I like how my hair is today, or how my makeup is, people are like, well, that's not what Weight Watchers is about. It's all about health and how you feel. Absolutely, it's about health and how you feel. But what's wrong with liking what you see when you look in the mirror, when for a good portion, if not most of your life, you got upset. Not upset, but sad when you looked in the mirror. You didn't like your reflection. Nothing wrong with that. In my book, I feel good. To me, I look, okay, nobody can argue the point that I look a hell of a lot better right now than I did in the clip before this one, right? I hope not. I'm just feeling good. I want to pass along through my channel whenever I can pass along some positivity or just good feelings to somebody else if I can. I'm trying. I know I'm not very articulate sometimes, and my words get jumbled up, and I watch some other YouTubers and their words just flow. My words will never flow, but I'm gonna do my darndest to try to make everybody feel good. Especially, you know, if you're feeling good, share the wealth, right? So let me know about some of your guys' non-scale victories. Because I need stuff to read because I'm up with my 30 points today. I just ate some grapes. What's your favorite date night lighthearted movie? Put it in the comments down below. I feel so funny saying that. All right, I'm going to check in later. I'm going to either do nothing or I'm going to do something, but I can't do it and carry you guys around with me. I just wanted to check in because I'm feeling good and I want you to feel good. I truly do. All right.